Rated T to M.
One of the fantastic things about working at Rebellion is that we have multiple games in production at any one time.
From designing a gun for the main characters, we can then the next day do a boss or creatures.
One day I can be working on spaceships on Mars, the next day I can be featuring an Egyptian tomb.
For me, the best part about working for an independent studio is the stability and the freedom to branch out to different kinds of styles of games when we want to.
I think it gives us a great deal of flexibility in the projects that we actually choose to work on.
The best thing about working at Rebellion is working alongside talented and like-minded people.
It's the environment that's quite encouraging, and you have a lot of creative freedom to speak up and change things when you feel that something can be improved.
It allows us to explore ideas, and everyone has an input on what we do.
For Sniper 3, I had to design a non-existent tank that never was real, and for that I used a lot of historical references to make the tank as realistic as possible.
We put a lot of trust and a lot of faith in our artists and also our designers and our coders, but we hire people who are skilled at what they do, and we want to bring them in so that they can bring their creative flair to the things they're given. A great advantage of having our own in-house game engine and a team whose sole job is to improve that is that we're always throwing away chunks of our rendering code and implementing new things. So between Sniper Elite 2 and 3, we switched to an instance-based rendering system. Between Sniper Elites 3 and 4, we switched to a PBR rendering system. And this is always increasing the ability of what the game engine can do and the quality of the assets the artist can throw at it.
Stability is one of the highlights of this engine for me compared to the other engines I worked with, which basically allows us to not lose data, which if you kind of work with any engine that's less stable, it's a huge advantage.
We use the real world to enhance the virtual world. We take photographs of real world assets, real world objects, people, rocks, trees, plants, anything you can think of, and we use those to map 3D models in-game.
I love the fact that as a company we embrace not just games but other aspects of that kind of geeky culture, the fact that we also publish sci-fi and fantasy novels, the fact that we publish 2000 AD featuring Judge Dredd. But I just think all those things come together that actually show that Rebellion is a really exciting and vibrant place to work.